Hello everyone. Ni hao daja. Hola amigos. Welcome back to my channel again. Please, if you are new here, kindly do me a favor and subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button. And if you are old here, thank you so much for coming back to watch this video. Please don't forget to hit the like button and comment below. Okay. Let me hear from you guys. A lot of comments today, please. Um, most people are asking me, Jeff, why? Why did you left Brazil in the first place? They are saying you are advising us to go to Brazil to go and give birth. Why did you left? Yeah. As I'm speaking to you right now, I want you guys to know that I'm not in Brazil. We are in China. We returned back to China somewhere around that was in 2009, October 2009. Sorry, 2019. It's funny though, yeah, 2019. So most of my friends here, when they send me message, they will ask me, Jeff, why you left Brazil to China? Why? I love Brazil. My heart will always be with Brazil, you know. My heart will always be with Brazil. But I don't know why they are not asking me why you left Ghana to China and you left Brazil to China. Well, let's put it in this way. Back home, I want you all to know that I was born in Ghana. I'm African, proudly African. Yeah. And since I moved to China, um, China has offered me a lot of things I will never get anywhere. For now, maybe unless in future I plan to study other things or so. So I was a teacher back home, and let me put it like this. I remember I was earning like maybe like $100 a month back home in Ghana. And then I decided to move to China. It was my plan to go to Asia. Then later I moved to China. It's been a whole lot of stories, And then when I moved to China, being African, you don't have anyone, you're gonna suffer here with your papers and other things. But um, being lucky, after everything, it was successful. Had my documents and everything, and then I let my wife. My wife came here to join me, and then we've been working as English teachers here. That is most of the job you can get in China. That is one of the negative aspects. If you can't teach, mostly you get like a warehouse job or other things, and you're not gonna earn like a teacher. So when we were here, then she got pregnant, and I started. My mind was cracking, because the way I suffered with the African passport in China, I promised to myself, even before my wife got pregnant, I promised myself that I'm not gonna let any of my family, like my kids, hold an African passport. It's not like I don't like Africa, It's not like I hate Africa. But like I remember when I moved here, I was so happy. I remember I was earning like $100 back in Ghana, and when I moved here, I was earning like maybe $500. Like $500 somewhere around back in 2016, $500, and I was so proud, because I remember my friends who were doctors and teachers, nurses, they were not earning like that back those days, 2016. So I was so proud. But I was also sad. Why was I sad? Like you meet like someone like you, like either being black or being white. It's not like I'm against skin colors, but Chinese, we all know that Chinese people, they worship skin colored people, so if you are white, hi, you are just lucky to be in China. You're gonna be proud, because they're gonna worship you. So that was one thing. And then you meet somebody with like the same skin color as you, but the person is maybe holding different passport, like from UK or from America. And like back those days, I was earning like $500. They will be earning like maybe 2,000 to $3,000, and maybe my workload will be a lot than like what they will be doing. And like the school will be afraid of them, and like they will treat you somehow, some kind of anything, because they know like African, even you call your embassy, nobody gonna pick your call. Most especially Ghanaian embassy in China, when you call them, nobody gonna pick. Or even when they pick, I'm sick, they say, yeah, we also sick here in the embassy. That is one funny thing. So that was why I promised myself, okay, this is it. Let me get all my newborns, or my anyone who came from me, new nationality, not because I don't like African, but because of other benefit in this. So my wife got pregnant, and I was so worried, where are we gonna give birth? And the first 3 months, we told our school, and they said, hi, sorry guys, we are sorry to tell you guys, you cannot give birth in China. We cannot give birth in China. So where should we go? And I started to do a lot of research and other stuff. And, I came across Argentina and Brazil. And I said, well, I would choose Brazil over Argentina, because of the skin color people in Brazil. Then we chose Brazil. We go through our documents to get a Brazilian visa. We got it. It wasn't all that difficult for us, And after we got the visa, then we waited, like when she was like almost 8 months. Then we went to Brazil, and then like uh, we were like it was new thing to us, so we didn't know a lot of things, so we really suffered in Brazil, since we cannot speak Portuguese, and few people in Brazil speak English. They rather speak Spanish, German, Dutch, sorry, or maybe that is it. And I tried to learn Portuguese, and I was speaking, I would just rather change it to Chinese, hola, and I'll be saying ni hao. It was freaking funny. So that was it. And then when we went there, then we give birth to our daughter, our princess, and like before we went to Brazil, we started to look for a job, because we want to get a job in Brazil. But we try all our possible best, to get a job in Brazil through research, other things, even teaching jobs, as people said. And since we went to like the province, the state we went to, like there were not a lot of jobs, and not even there. That I went to Sao Paulo, the capital city of Brazil, and I met a lot of Ghanaians. And when I saw like the kind of job they were doing, I was not kind of like interested. Like some of them are selling clothes. I'm not saying it's bad, But even the salary, like back then, I was I was earning almost $1,000 to $1,800. I don't remember the exact figure, but it was between that, not up to $2,000. Put that thing in mind. And then they were like earning like 800, 700. Wasn't bad, but they will get tired, and they will be working like from Monday to Sunday. And in China we work like 5 days a week, and less hours. Like maybe if you are good, you get a good school, you work like maybe 20 hours per week, or maybe something like that. 20 hours, yeah, to 30 hours per week. That is it. And the salary, you see. So that was it. And I said, no, this is not gonna help me and the family. So let's try to give birth and see what is gonna happen. So I tried to do my best to look for a job, and others advised me to do like Uber, be like a taxi driver or something. And I did a research, and that job wasn't also gonna pay a lot. So it was tough. Even if I buy the car and I'm doing the Uber, I'll earn like maybe $1,000 or so. But since like in China I was earning like more than that, it was hard to stay in Brazil. And so we waited after my wife gave birth. Then we said, okay, we're gonna wait for some months, and then we're gonna prepare to see if we're gonna stay or we're gonna go back to China. So we finished all the documents, my daughter's passport, the ID cards, and everything. And then we said, no, we can't stay. We love Brazil, but we can't stay. So we have to say goodbye to our lovely second country, because both of us are from Ghana. And, but the life in Brazil, trust me, I would choose Brazil, even if I'm going like in future I'm coming back to on this earth. I will just ask God, please let my mama go to Brazil to give birth to me in Brazil. I love Brazil, the food, the atmosphere, the people. Look, when you go to the hospital, like the way they will just, oh, come say it, oh, do this. Come on. I love Brazil with all my heart. I can say maybe, not even maybe, I love Brazil more than Ghana. Because like Ghana, sometimes the nurses and the doctors, they'll get mad and they'll be doing a whole lot of shit, sorry to use that word. So I love Brazil more than Ghana. That is it. That is true. And you know, like even doing delivery, having our own room and other stuff. So that was huge thing, guys. That was really huge thing, in Brazil. So that is it. So after we decided to, come back, and we cannot come back without taking some stuff from Brazil. So yeah, other things, and so, and then we bought our final ticket. But the main reason why I left Brazil wasn't because of maybe violence or anything. It was because of job. It's not like I'll not get job. They have, if you're a plumber or like a mason or mechanic, you're gonna get a job. But I have none of those experiences, I have none of them to go and do that. I'm only a teacher, and you know, I can get that teaching job, but if I get a job there, my wife not gonna work, and our salary gonna be low. So even if I get like $1,000, that means I'm gonna use that $1,000 to support the entire family, which is not gonna work, which is not gonna work. So that was it. We bought the ticket and we left to China. I didn't know, maybe that was God purpose for us. And when we came back, since like guys, listen to this funny part. From here going is very important. Pay attention. Maybe From this part, it will let you love China to come to China. Trust me, this part. And before I start this, I want to tell all my viewers here who are from Africa, even from Europe, from everywhere, please, if you are traveling, if you want to travel with your family and you can teach, even if you are not a teacher and you have the passion to teach, please choose Asia first. I'm going there, you will know the reason why. Choose Asia first. And if you are from Africa, if you choose Asia, one, getting visa, resident permit is very, very easy. The easiest continent to get working visa is Asia. Maybe I would say Middle East will come first because of Dubai, but Asia, like Vietnam, China, let's take like Cambodia, maybe these three countries. Please choose one of them. Right now, because of the coronavirus, China has been like something, but please, Asia, you're gonna get money first, you're gonna establish yourself, then you can move on. And if you are from Europe and you are like white skin and you are watching this, then come to China. I'm not saying that like Chinese people are ignorant, but they're gonna worship you, they're gonna love you, they're gonna, treat you like more than you think you deserve. So I think it was God plan for us to come back to China. So we arrived in China, and unlikely the school my wife was working, they said, oh, since she had a baby, they will not let her work. And luckily for us, she got a job, and that job was, huge promotion for her. And that job also hired me as well. So since we came back, guys, this part is what I am so grateful from this part. We got a job, and then that job offered us like getting to almost $2,000 plus. I just want to say all the numbers truly and faithfully so that you guys, I just want to inspire somebody in Africa who is a teacher, who wish like to go to somewhere to teach and earn a living, and even not somebody who is a teacher, somebody who wants to teach, who has the passion that, oh, I wish I could. For me, I always wanted to be an accountant, but I have ended up to be a teacher. So when we returned back to China, luckily for us, we got this offer almost like $2,500, and that was our highest pay then. And then we work towards like that, and like after a few years, like just 1 year after we finished that contract, and then we got a huge offer. Maybe in my next video I will let you guys know, but let me say this before I move on. If you are a teacher in China, or if you want to teach in China, one, the school mostly gonna give you accommodation aside, like if I am earning like before, when I was even earning like $2,500 or so, the school gonna give you like maybe $500 accommodation, which can either afford your accommodation, or maybe you have to add up something, or sometimes they're gonna give you free accommodation. That is it. So likely for us, because of two of us, if some the other one is getting 500, then we can even save some. That is it. And but it was not easy to save some, because we have to suppose either rent 2 bedrooms or maybe 3 bedrooms, because we need a baby caretaker, like a nanny, to take care of us. And so that was it. That was the huge huge thing in our life. And after the 1 year, guys, you guys won't believe this, what I'm telling you, because mostly I know other people made a video and they said it's hard for somebody even to earn money in China. It's not like I'm saying that I'm rich, but I'm saying this because for me, even if I go to be an American or Canadian, I will still, when I get that passport, I will still come back to China to work. Why will I come back to China to work? China is the only country you can earn like maybe $6,000 and you are not paying tax. Like somebody in the UK or in Europe, they are earning less than like maybe 2,000 and they are paying a lot of taxes, and their mind and accommodation, housing fees too much. Brothers and sisters here, they are paying a lot. I have my brother in America, and I remember when I was even earning like $2,000, he was earning like maybe $3,000 or so. But later he would come less than what I was earning in China, and he was American, and I'm not American. I'm still even Ghanaian. I'm Ghanaian national. So one thing was that, and after that we got a huge progress where we are now. The house I am in right now, I cannot show you the house right now, but we got this offer, and it's like this offer was available for me more than $3,000. I don't want to say the figures because even our contract is secret. I don't want to say this exact figure, guys, because our contracts are secret. Maybe somebody from my school might even come here to watch the video, and they might feel like, oh, this guy is earning more than me, and they will feel jealous. But I want to use that to encourage you. I was even right now, the job we have now, we are earning more than $3,000. So let me say frankly, I'm earning like $100 a day, like maybe $100 a day, which I was earning $100 a month in Ghana, in Africa, earning $100 a day in China, Asia. And listen, aside that, the school decided to give us like 3 bedrooms for free. For free. I mean free. As I always say, free means you are not gonna pay any shit. You are not gonna pay anything at all. 3 bedrooms for free. So imagine, as a teacher, and this one is a training school, I go to work like maybe 3 p.m. daytime, and I come back home at 8 o'clock, like maybe 8:30. So each day I'm working like 5 hours a day, and I'm gonna have like 2 days off, so maybe Monday and Tuesday is they are my off days, and then you have like those other days like few hours. But on weekends you're gonna be busy like hell. You go by like maybe you go to work like maybe 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. because weekends is like a private school, so that time most students will come. So imagine like school offering us, the two of us, more than 3K each, $3,000, I mean more each, and giving us 3 bedrooms for free. Although even my nanny, I pay my nanny more than $800 here, so we are spending a lot, not like we earn all in our pocket. And so all these benefits we are getting in China. Sometimes even somebody asks me, Jeff, when are you going back to Brazil? It makes me feel like it's gonna be tough and hard for us to go. We will go soon, maybe soon. Yeah, we'll go, because right now, even though we are earning this, but for me, I think about the future, like my future, my kids' future. My daughter right now, she cannot speak Portuguese. She's speaking Chinese and only English, and she's a Brazilian, so she has to speak Portuguese. So that is it. So we will definitely go back. But this was the reason why I couldn't stay in Brazil, but I will go back. This was the reason why. Earning money in China is quite so easy. If anyone from America, from Europe, from Middle East, from Africa is watching this video, please, when the borders are open, try your best to, even right now, some of you guys can get a job, but mostly sorry guys, mostly they prefer the white skin over the black skin, or they prefer native speakers, or maybe good passports than African passport, you know. And if you are African and you're in China right now, for you to get a better offer, one, like my accent is not good, but for me, I'm very, like a joker in the classroom, so the kids love that joking. So if you are from Africa, please just work on your accent and then try to learn more Chinese so that you can use Chinese. For me, I speak Chinese fluently. Maybe my Chinese accent is even better than my English accent. So learn Chinese, and then flow in Chinese so like you can negotiate your contract, and when you are working with them, you can um, you can communicate with them, so they will love that. And that, when it happens like that, it's hard for them to cheat you. So this is one secret I want to tell Africans in China right now. They know how hard is it to get a job if you don't have like the proper visa. For me, unlike I'm lucky to have teaching. Maybe you guys don't know, but in China, okay, let me say this: if anybody want to come to China to work to teach, the person is either you get like teaching visa or company visa. And the teaching visa is like to be a teacher, and the company visa is to work in a company. But sometimes some people use the company visa to teach. So most Africans who are even students in China, they don't think they can, you know, teach. But you can. If you are from Africa and you are a student and you are watching this video, please just prepare, prove yourself, one, your accent, your Chinese, and then like put more effort, and you can earn more. Trust me, you can earn a lot in China, more than maybe anybody would think of. Is it? You can earn more in China. So this, and if you are somebody back home, please, if you don't want to come to China, I would advise, after maybe you go to Brazil to give birth and other things, if you don't feel like you are old and you wanna, I think you can choose Vietnam or Cambodia, because Vietnam people are welcoming everyone from Africa right now. Cambodia also, and most African people, we go to Vietnam with e-visa, like the electronic visa, and Cambodia also e-visa. These are the places when you go and start life, you can establish yourself well, and then you can just gather some money and go to wherever you want to go. So that is what I would say. So when we gather all these informations, like the salary we were earning back that time, like almost $1,000 something, that was the reason why we came back to China. We couldn't settle in Brazil because of what do you call it, job, for me and my wife. And I think maybe it was a purpose of maybe God for us to come. And right now we are earning more, although, as I'm saying, like because of the virus, sometimes when there is a case, you don't go to job, you don't go to work. But if you negotiate even your contract very well, you will not be working, you are sleeping home, but they will be still paying you even more than $500. That is it, in the contract. And you don't pay any tax, they're gonna pay that. I don't know, today I have given a lot of details, the reason why I didn't stay in Brazil. But I think this video is gonna help you and open your mind, your eyes, and in future you can work towards it. And if you don't want to even come and work in China, I would say you can come as a student. Sometimes they get like scholarship, you can do research and get like scholarship, and you come and study in what we call it, China, and for free somehow, and you can work towards your life. So that is it. So I always say that go to Brazil to practice this. But if you have something, if you want to settle there, you can, because you can earn like almost $1,000 or so there if you have something to do, like as a plumber, electrician, painter, or like a hustler or something. But no, I'm just in teaching. I love teaching, so that was one thing. We couldn't stay in Brazil, and we left back to China. But Brazil, you're gonna see us very soon. We are planning like maybe, sorry, next year or maybe next 2 years to go back to Brazil. We go, maybe we're not gonna come back. Sometimes, you don't have to let the money chase you. You have to chase your dreams. So that is it. So guys, this was the reason why we left Brazil, because of job. But it doesn't mean when you go, you're not gonna get a job to do. You're gonna get a job to do. But it's better in Brazil than in Africa. But earning in China is better than earning in like in Asia is better than earning in South America. Not even South America, in other Americans like even North America, not like Canada or something. Some people might be earning like maybe $30,000, and they are using a lot of their money to pay for bills. But here we only pay for our utility bills and nothing much. So that is it, guys. I think today my video is quite long, but I just want to let you know that if you are there and you are watching this video, please, in future, prepare to come to Asia to work, and you're gonna make it. Prepare to come to Asia. Right now it's hard for us because of the virus, but after virus, things get normal. Please come to Asia to work, guys. Okay, thank you so much for staying with me to watch this long video. The reason why we couldn't stay in Brazil and we left Brazil, the reason why we left Africa to Asia, and the reason why when we went to Brazil, and the reason why we returned back to China. This was the main reason. Wait for my next video. I'm gonna show you like the room. This is not only the best room I had before. I remember when I was a lecturer in one university in China, that room was also nice, but this is also massive. So watch out for that video next video. And please, if you are in Brazil, don't worry to go back. If you want to stay, I will encourage you to stay. But if you have something or other plans, you can go and then later go back to Brazil and settle. Much love to Brazil, and much love to you guys in Brazil. Much love to my friends here and everyone who is watching this video. Please, if you are new here, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to hit the notification button. And if you are old here, please don't forget to like this video and don't forget to comment. Goodbye. 再见. Ciao, ciao. 谢谢你们. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.